You're watching Central Illinois' best source for news and weather. WAND News at 4 starts now.
First at 4, honoring a fallen hero. Hundreds lined the streets to pay their respects for a fallen officer today. Central Illinois saying a final goodbye to Officer Chris Oberheim in a procession stretching 3 different counties. Officer Oberheim was escorted to his final resting place. The procession started in Champaign and ended at the Graceland Fairlawn Funeral Home in Decatur. We have team coverage along the route now. WAND's Megan Whitlock talked to people who lined up in Monticello, the officer's current hometown. We're going to start with Karen Isert, who's at the Graceland Fairlawn Funeral Home where that procession ended. Hi, Karen. A poignant and somber moment there, Karen. Thank you. Officer Oberheim graduated from the former Stephen Decatur High School. He worked for Decatur Police, but he called Monticello home. Today, the officer's hometown came out by the dozens to honor their hometown hero. WAND's Megan Whitlock was in Monticello for today's emotional procession, and she joins us live now with some reaction. Megan. Thank you, Megan. Happening in just a couple of hours, running for a hero, Zachariah Cartledge will run 1 mile with a flag in hand in honor of Officer Oberheim. Cartledge ran in memory of fallen Illinois State Trooper Todd Hannigan back in March. The young man runs 1 mile for every fallen officer nationwide. The mile for Officer Oberheim will start at 6 o'clock Central Time. We're going to take you there live during WAND News at 6. Now the latest on this investigation. Oberheim was killed in a gunfight yesterday. It happened during a domestic dispute call at an apartment complex on Neal Street. The suspect shot both Oberheim and his partner. Oberheim died hours later. His partner is expected to be okay. The suspect, Darion Lafayette, was killed in the shootout. Illinois State Police will investigate this shooting. For the latest breaking news updates, make sure to download the WAND News app. We'll send notifications straight to your phone. The app is for free on the Apple and Google Play stores.
Up in a few short minutes.
We have a health alert to tell you about now. Pfizer's COVID vaccine can sit in the refrigerator for a little longer period of time now. The FDA previously said it could be stored in the refrigerator for up to 5 days. The agency said today that it can be a month. It comes after Pfizer sent the FDA new data. The FDA says the change will make the vaccine more available to the public. In Japan, the International Olympic Committee promises to deliver safe games. President Thomas Bach says the committee will send medical staff to the Tokyo Olympics. He says as much as 80% of the residents of the Olympic Village will be vaccinated by the start of the Olympics. It comes as the host country battles a 4th wave of COVID-19 infections.
Together with our Japanese partners and friends, I can only re-emphasize this full commitment of the IOC to organize together safe Olympic and Paralympic Games for everybody.
Now, in an opinion poll, around 60% of respondents said the Tokyo Olympics and Paralympics should be canceled. Ultimate home giveaway still ahead, the chance that you have to win a brand new home. And it is Talkback Thursday. We've gotten a first-hand look at Friends, the reunion, so it begs the question, which TV show would you like to see have its own reunion special? Put in your last-minute answers on our Facebook page, News Center 17. And this weekend, you have a chance to win a new home. The Dietrich Community Center Committee is holding a home giveaway raffle. Home is 1,700 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. If you win, you're going to have a chance to win the house, or you can pick $100,000 in cash. The committee hopes to raise $900,000 to get things off the ground for the community center.
To see the support, to see all the meetings and all the conversations that we've had, and just everybody getting behind this has been awesome. We currently have $500,000 in straight cash donations collected already. That doesn't include ticket sales, so it's just going amazing, and we couldn't ask for a more supportive community.
All right, you can get tickets at the Dietrich Community Center website. The drawing will be at 6 o'clock Saturday evening. It's going to be at 315 Independence Drive. Coming up short, still ahead, what's bumping up the price for new home buyers? Now on WAND, looks like we're in for an above normal 2021 Atlantic hurricane season. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration released its hurricane outlook. It's expecting 13 to 20 named storms. Of those named storms, 6 to 10 are expected to be hurricanes, and 3 to 5 of those could be major. The hurricane season starts in June and runs throughout November. And Phil, a lot of times last year we saw a lot of the remnants of that water coming our way with rain. New details now in the Colonial Pipeline fiasco. The pipeline CEO revealed why he paid hackers millions of dollars in ransom. The CEO told the Wall Street Journal he signed off on the $4.5 million to get things back up and running ASAP. He says executives weren't sure how bad the cyber attack actually breached its system. The shutdown led to widespread gas shortages, causing prices to soar. Breaking ground could break the bank. The cost of construction is sky high right now. The prices of lumber, steel, some other building supplies, they've surged. The price producer index says it is unprecedented. Experts say a combination of supply shortages from factories, shutdowns, increased demand, and fuel prices are to blame.
That index has existed for 35 years, and this has been the highest increase ever from April of last year to April of this year. I guess the simplest one-word answer is pandemic. That has caused just tremendous dislocations in the whole supply chain.
The average cost of a home has rose $36,000. The construction industry hopes the squeeze on building supplies will be temporary. Well, you've heard of the Apple Store. Now Google is getting its first retail store. The Google Store is set to open this summer in New York's Chelsea neighborhood. It will sell Pixel phones and other gadgets. The store will also offer technical support for Google devices, including fixing cracked phone screens. Twitter verified coming up how you can now get that coveted blue check mark. And it's Talkback Thursday. We've had our first look at Friends, the reunion. So which show would you like to see have a reunion special? Go to our News Center 17 Facebook page to put in your last minute answers. Well, we are all ready for summer, and with COVID restrictions easing up, many people are ready to hit that road. I know Phil is. The AAA predicts the number of travelers Memorial Day weekend will jump 60% from last year. It's still about 6 million less than pre-pandemic numbers. AAA says people have been home so long, they are ready to get out to have some fun and sun, and I think I agree.
I absolutely do agree. I don't know if I would hit the road or more take to the air. I drive enough as it is just to get to work, so the quicker my, I guess, travel could be, the better.
But then you have to go through TSA, you have to pack the bags.
Not if you get pre-check. It may cost a little bit more sometimes.
He's got money. Now is your chance to try and get verified on Twitter. The social media giant letting the public apply to be verified for the first time since 2017. Verification, you probably know, is that little blue check mark that they add to your file. Now you must apply in the app, and you must fall into one of 6 categories to be verified. It can be government, entertainment, sports. Of course, it could be news organizations or journalists. I remember when I got verified, it took like 7 months to get that blue check mark.
It would not surprise me. I don't think I would get verified to this day. Nope. I probably have like a solid 10 followers. Hey, so that's Central Illinois. Go follow me on Twitter, by the way.
Look at
There's
this
a little free
plug.
pitch there, right there.
And so we now have our first look at the Friends reunion. The unscripted special features the cast of Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox, Lisa Kudrow, Matthew Perry, David Schwimmer, and Matt LeBlanc. The special will include table reads and interviews, and some new cast members, Lady Gaga, Justin Bieber, Tom Selleck. They're all among the announced guests for the special. Friends, the reunion will start streaming next Thursday on HBO Max. So this brings us to Talkback Thursday. The question we posed on Facebook, live on Facebook now, which TV show would you like to see as a reunion special? Seems like Seinfeld and The Office were the most popular answers. I hadn't thought about either one of them.
You know, I did see Office earlier, but I've been struggling because, you called me old the other day, kind of old-minded. I was thinking like
And he's
MASH.
calling me out.
I was thinking like MASH. You had the good ones of like
Chips?
Chips.
I knew you were gonna say it. I was thinking like Barney, the big puppy couch.
I would say like Blue's
all
Clues.
those Blue's Clues, all those
But
childhood.
Blue's Clues already kind of has continued.
Oh yeah, because it has the new guy.
Yeah.
What's his name?
He'll
He'll never
probably
be Steve.
Joseph, maybe? I could be wrong. Let us know if I'm wrong. I shouldn't guess like that.
But I think a lot of people, there's so sentimental values and like emotion with these shows that.
Oh, I mean, I still have a Blue's Clues stuffed animal sent at home that my niece is playing with at this time. Battery still works, still sings and everything else.
All right, we'll be back right after this. Hopefully you have a pool in the backyard for this weekend. Phil, thank you, and thank you for joining us today. We leave you with images from today's procession honoring fallen Champaign officer Chris Oberheim. Have a good evening.